Okay, okay. Right. Okay, looks like I'm live. Hi, everybody. Good day, good morning, good afternoon, good evening from wherever you're watching us. And this is yet another episode of my live interview series. I hope you are enjoying the very frequent lives that I am bringing on my page with the different business partners. And today I have one such business partner. She is originally an Indian, but she settled in Germany, and she has a very interesting story and experience of her own professional and her own previous business background, so let me bring her quickly on stage. Her name is Sravya. Okay. Hi, Sravya.
Hi, Frenas. How are you?
I'm doing well. What about you?
I'm doing fantastic.
All right, great to know. Thank you for accepting the invite. And
Thanks for inviting me.
yes, and Sravya, it would be great if you can go ahead and introduce yourself, please.
Yeah, sure. హలో ఎవ్రీవన్ అందరికీ నమస్కారం అండి నేను తెలుగు అమ్మాయిని సో అందుకనే నేను నమస్కారం అంటున్నాను సో హ్యాపీ టు బీ హియర్ అండ్ యా I'm also a digital business owner like Frenas doing this business from Germany. So I'm a mom of two sons and also a HR by profession, but currently doing this business on a full-time basis. So yeah, that's a short introduction about myself.
Okay, wonderful, wonderful. All right. So, Sravya, can you? So you are originally from India, and maybe you must have married, or maybe your spouse got a job, right? And you moved to Germany, correct? So, how many years back have you moved to Germany?
So yeah, since as you said, no, my husband has got a job here, job offer, and we need to relocate from India to Germany. So it's been almost 10 years that we are living here in Germany, and yeah, from then I started. I was a HR by profession when I was in India, and I was doing my. I mean, it was so great to to work for ourselves, right? I was a HR in a corporate office in a multinational company, and I was very happy with my profession at that time. But when I came here with my kids, and my kids were so young at that time when we moved here, and the elder one was 3 years old, and the younger one was 1 year old. So I had to stay back in the house, and I kind of don't want to go back to my career and restart my
Yes,
career. And I
yes,
was not even looking for any other job opportunities outside. It was
yes,
like, I'm totally enjoying my motherhood, and I'm there with my kids all the
yes,
time.
yes.
So I
I
was,
can.
yeah.
Yeah, I completely resonate with what you said. So, when you were new in Germany, what kind of challenges you face? Like once you decided to go back to your job, I know, motherhood is wonderful, and you don't want to miss out anything on your child's milestones and their growing phases. So, what kind of challenges did you face once you decided that you wanted to go back to the corporate world, but you were in a totally
Mhm.
new country? So, how did you manage, or what kind of challenges did you face as an expat?
Yeah, I know. I know many can relate with me because I have no idea about UAE, but in European countries, most of the European countries require their own language here. So I also faced the same kind of language barrier here when I moved here, and it's a kind like you just don't need to speak. You need to have that fluency when you speak, in their own language. And when it comes to HR job, definitely you have to speak more, and you should be, more relating with people and conversing with people every day. So for my job, I was requiring more fluency in the language, and that is where I got stuck in my life. And when I wanted to restart my HR career, I couldn't do that. I had to face the language barrier. So that was the major challenge which I faced here after moving to Germany.
Mhm.
But I never stopped myself at that point. I did, I did had so many kind of, problems at that point, but still I wanted to do something for myself. it's like, my kids were young. That time I gave up. Then again, no, for a few years, my health was not, no, giving me that opportunity. Then again, after a few years, I wanted to do something for myself. At that point, I started kind of traditional business,
Oh,
along with another, other friend, of mine.
okay.
So we started a kind of traditional business wherein we bought all the products from India, and we kind of sold here. So
All
that's
right.
how I did that traditional business, and
Oh.
it was so much of learning for me at that point even.
Mhm.
And I learned so many things, and it's like a joy every day. But
Okay.
because of the Brexit, after 2 years of running that business, we had to stop it at that point because we have to pay a lot of taxes to the government.
Mhm.
So
All
that's
right.
how I
Wow.
had to
So
stop.
that's amazing. It's incredible, you know. I mean, you are a hustler, I must say. You never decided to give up, right? In spite of so many challenges. So yeah, you just mentioned, Sravya, that you also have experience and hands-on experience on traditional business, which you were doing with your business partner or your friend or your family member. So, what were the experiences during that time that you had being into a traditional business, and then what made you ended up being now a full-time digital entrepreneur? So, I'm sure there must be some kind of comparisons that you might have seen.
Correct.
You know, and what kind of benefits which you think were have been overpowering compared to the traditional business? If you can throw some light on that.
Yeah, sure. Because I won't say I wanted to become an online entrepreneur. It's all it just happened with me. Uh, when I was doing that traditional business, it was all well, and we were earning so much, and we were very happy with whatever we were achieving it. So after few years, when we had to face that Brexit, and we couldn't pay so much of taxes to the government, then we decided, no, this is not going to work for us at this point. Where the profits are less and the losses are more, so we don't want to go get into it. And at that point, we stopped it. But when it comes to me, I never wanted to give up anything. As you said, I was very hungered to start something of my own. And I it's not that if at all I found some kind of job, I would have gone there maybe. But when I saw this ad in Facebook, I got resonated with my mentor so much. It's like, I was listening to my story again. So I felt, I felt so touched with her story. And I know that this is something that is going to work for me, and I trusted the system very much. I know that I'm going to do it. And, I was very hungry for, change. I wanted to change that, whatever situation I had to face at that point. So I immediately took the action, and I'm very happy today that I took the decision. Because when you compare with that traditional business and this online business, there are a lot of changes. I mean, there are a lot of things that I can compare it. Because when I started that business, we have to put a lot of overhead costs, which is not here same here, right? And I need to be there. My presence is so much important there. And here, if you see, it's so flexible. Even if I'm not there, my automated system will work for me, right? And my whenever I am like, I almost go to my parents' home every year. And whenever I go there, I at least spend a month or two. And all the time, my system works for me, and it gets me the results. So that's how it works. So if it is a traditional business, I cannot do that. I have to be there. I have to take care of so many things around, right?
Correct.
And the expenses wise, everything, if I compare, there's a lot of things. And when I have to make my own website, I had to sit with so many people, talk to so many people. I have to get the things around. So it's just taking you a lot of time and effort and everything. And here, if I have to do that, I have all the resources through our business community, right? I just came in with nothing. And I have gained everything now. I have no technical knowledge and I'm not a social media person. So I'm able to speak to you doing this lives. Everything is an achievement for me. So there's a lot of things that I can compare it when when it comes to traditional and online business. It is so flexible and feasible for anybody who wants to earn earn online and wanted to do something for themselves.
Yes. Wow. Wow, Sravya. Thank you. It is so well explained, and it is so amazing. Like, in our interviews, we always talk about the comparison of a traditional business with an online business like ours. And today I'm very glad that I have one such person in front of me, right in front of me, who has already been into a traditional business. And, this transition that you took from a traditional business to an online digital platform. And I'm sure it must be very exciting, because as you said, you don't have to be present all the time at a particular place. You don't
Yeah,
have to sit there, and you don't have to worry about the electricity bills, the rent of that shop. And like, unlike the business which you did, you said you were bringing things from India and you
correct.
were selling it,
I
right? So
have
it
to,
was like
yes,
an
I have to take
inventory.
care of the packing. I have to take care of the inventory, the
Yes, the
place,
shipping
everything, right?
costs, everything. Absolutely, absolutely. But over here, we don't have to worry about any such thing, because we have an amazing, amazing proven system which works on 90% of automation. So all the heavy lifting is taken off from our shoulders, and all we do is we just promote and we just advertise the business opportunity on our social media platforms. And the automation is something that does automatic sales for us. This is how we earn huge commissions, and this is how we do this business. So yes, thank you for explaining that so well, Sravya. All right. And yes, last but not the least, I want to ask, what are your future goals? Where do you see yourself in next 5 years of doing this digital business?
I know that's a good question. Every, I mean, everybody will have some kind of goals, short term and the long term goals. This can be a long term goal for me, but yeah, I know that it can be achievable through this business. So I wanted to, build a house for my family, family back home, or for my parents. So I wanted to stay along with them in that house. So I want to build a house and stay along with them. So I have planned for this, and I have a vision board. So I think I'm able to. I will be doing that, and I'll be able to get to that point wherein we don't have to think of supplemental income. Uh, yeah, and also the major aim is I wanted to support all the women out there who are actually stuck in their life, who wanted to do something for themselves but not able to do it, or because of many different reasons, like how I was facing language barrier, or they are dependent on their husband's job, or if they are having any problems due to visa situations or any other different kind of situations, right? If they are not able to come out of that, definitely I wanted to support all those people. And yeah, and I think, yeah, this is something which God has shown me a path wherein I can support so many people across the globe. And I'm very happy that I took that decision on that day, and I'm here today coaching so many people across the globe.
Wow, this is truly, truly amazing, Slavia. Your story is very, very inspiring. I'm sure this is going to inspire a lot of people out there. And before we end this live, do you have a simple, short, and sweet message for my viewers and all the fence sitters who have been thinking whether they should start or not start this business?
I know, because there are many people who are, who might be thinking this is a scam, or they are having that skepticism in their mind, or negative thinking. All these things are very common. We are human, and we tend to think in that way. It's very natural, but don't stop yourself at that point. Do your research, do your due diligence, try to find out all the information. Frenaz is a fantastic mentor. You can go back to her, ask her questions, let you get all your answers all your questions answered by her, so that you get more knowledge on this business. Once you have all the information, all the knowledge about this business, how the proven system works for you, then definitely you will be amazed to see the people who are really running this business and successfully and earning 6 to 7 figures a month. Definitely this is going to work for anybody. There's no age limit. If you are just 18 to 80, 80, right? 80 is a very big figure, but I know we have people who are running their business at 80.
Yes.
So if they are able to do it, definitely anybody can do this business. And yeah, that's the only thing which I wanted to say. Even if I wouldn't have taken that decision on that day, I don't think so I would have grown like this, and I would have achieved so many things in my life.
Wow, amazing. Thank you, Slavia, once again. And yes, for everybody who's watching us live, if you have any questions or if you're watching the replay, any questions, do drop your comments. Feel free to reach out to me via Messenger. And once again, the weekly webinars happens every Tuesday and Thursday, 5 p.m. PST, 8 p.m. EST. So do join us and have a wonderful, wonderful weekend ahead. Thank you, Stravia. Have a wonderful weekend with your family.
Yeah, you too.
Yep.
Bye bye, everybody.
Bye. See you. Bye.